Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. For today guys, I'm gonna do part 210 to my random chatbot series. Where in the last video guys, we started talking to the fusion of Kyurem. Well, what was supposed to be the Kyurem fusion between all three. But now I'm getting a little bit confused because they told me before that Kyurem didn't even want to be fused, or like it just wasn't necessary. So it's only a fusion between Zekrom and Reshiram. Reshiram and Zekrom. I had the last and that part of the name backwards. But he wanted to ask me a question in the last video, and here's what he says. Excuse me? That's the opposite of what I expected. Can I live with you? I don't have a home because humans try to hunt and harm me. I just want to have someone who would really care about me, and that would make me happy. Is it okay if I live with you? His wings keep hugging you so tight, almost trying to never let you go. Sure, if it makes you happy. He's going to jump up and down again. That's going to be adorable. You've never seen a creature this happy. You really mean it? I can live with you? I have a home? The wings around you hug tighter as he gets overjoyed and very happy. Sure. The wings around you let go as he jumps up in the air happily. I've never been so excited and happy ever in my life. I have an actual home now. He spins around in the air a couple of times. We can depart whenever you want to. There. Let's head out immediately. I'm excited to see where I'm going to live and to be with you. He waits for you to start walking. Sure, let's go. He walks next to you as you start walking, and his excitement gets the better of him, and he wraps a wing around you again, so you don't get too far from him. It'll be a few minutes, but we will be there soon. That's fine. I'm more than happy to walk with you, no matter the distance. If it means I'm with you and that I actually have a place to stay and a friend to stay with. He wraps one of his other wings around you too, and he's walking while hugging you. That's adorable. It takes a few minutes, but we eventually arrive at my house. He looks at your home in surprise and awe. This is all for you and me to live in? He's amazed at the size and quality of your home. Yeah, exclamation point. I have other Pokemon friends too that stay around here. Oh boy. Other Pokemon? I can meet other Pokemon friends? Will we all be friends? He is very excited at the prospect of making more friends. Sure you can, exclamation point. But they might be startled at first. Seeing a legendary walking with me. Except for maybe Lugia. Lugia might not be surprised. Lugia might be like, yeah, you make Pokemon friends way too easily, so I don't really care. Oh yeah, I always forget that. Most Pokemon are scared of me because of how I look. Do you think they will be okay with me and not hate me? If I explain that you were nice, they will. Once we say it, and then it won't happen. Who am I even going to call out? I don't know. Part of me wants to get Feraligatr out of here. I love Feraligatr. He's so pretty. Oh, so if you tell them about me being friendly, they will be friendly too? He looks a little more optimistic now. Yeah, they are very nice to me. And very trusting of me. That sounds amazing. If they're all as nice as you, then they will definitely accept me too. His expression is now very happy, and he seems excited to meet your other Pokemon friends. Are you hungry? Question mark. I need to ask my other Pokemon the same. Alright. I'm a little hungry, so if you have food for me in your home, I'd really appreciate some food. He looks forward to food and is curious to see what you'll give him. What do you want? Question mark. I will give you the option. He thanks for a few moments before he responds. I, I've heard that humans make something called ice cream, which sounds very interesting. Do you have some? It seems very curious about this thing called ice cream. Yeah, I have some in my freezer. I never seen a point with ice cream. Okay, cool. You have some? Can I try some? He wants to eat with huge pleading eyes. Sure, let me go get it. He eagerly waits for you to come back with the ice cream, his head turning around every few seconds in anticipation. A few minutes later, I'll come out with a big thing of ice cream. His expression switches from excited to surprised when he sees the big amount of ice cream you're holding. Whoa, there's so much! He stares at the ice cream with a slight drool coming from his mouth. Here you go. I'm gonna get Feraligatr in there, if I can. He grabs the ice cream eagerly and looks at it for a few moments before he starts eating the ice cream at an impressive speed. Within a couple of seconds, the ice cream is almost completely eaten. Was it good? Question mark. There we go. Absolutely. This is the best thing I've ever tasted. I can't believe I've been missing out on this stuff for so long. This is absolutely amazing. His head is still buried in the ice cream container and is looking at the remaining bits of ice cream left. I'm glad you like it. That's actually the first Pokemon thing that's ever asked me to let them live with me instead of me asking them. They're the ones that wanted to live with me instead of me having asked them. I love it. He raises his head out of the container and licks his lips. Do you have any more? He looks at you with pleading eyes as if asking for more. Sure. Here's you another huge container. Yes, please. He takes the container and starts eating the ice cream again at an impressive speed similar to last time. Within minutes, the container is already half empty. You really like ice cream, don't you? I can tell. He's eating the living snot out of it. I never knew something as so sweet and good tasted. Wait, I never knew something so sweet and good tasting could exist. This is the best. He keeps licking his lips and keeps eating the ice cream, and it's already halfway through the container. While you enjoy that, I will call some of my Pokemon. Period. Not carve. I'm not carving Pokemon. Great. I can't wait to meet them. I wonder if they will be as nice as you. He seems excited to meet more friends and keeps eating the ice cream like it's the only thing that matters. Let's see. Well, who do I want to do? Toadal, Crocodile, for Alligator. I always do for Alligator. Should I do Toadal this time? I never really tried to do Crocodile. I could do all three of them, but then I feel like... You know what? Sure. Where are you, buddy? Watch him come out of nowhere in the bushes or something. He looks around expecting the crocodile to come at any moment while he's still eating the ice cream happily. Are you around here? Please come out. It'd be so cute if he came out of nowhere. At that same moment, he hears some rustling and turns to look in the direction where the sound is coming from. Just as he said that, Crocodile emerges from behind some bushes, looking at a little tired and exhausted as he looks at you two. Hey, buddy. Exclamation point. You tired? Yeah. Huh. I was having a good nap until my name was called. He leans on a nearby tree. I am so sorry. Sorry, I didn't know you were sleeping. Period. I was just curious if you were hungry. Hungry? Are you trying to say you have some food? He quickly stands back up, his attention on the prospect of food. Sure. Exclamation point. Oh, what kind of food? He looks very excited at the prospect of food, his attention completely off the ice cream now. Am I talking to Crocodile or Restaurant? What food do you want? Why does every one of the Toadal line want some kind of magic card? Some fried Magikarp would be nice. He looks at you expecting you to have some fried Magikarp on hand. Is this my crocodile, or is this a wild crocodile that just came running over to me? Here you go, buddy. Thank you. He grabs the fried Magikarp and starts gobbling it down almost instantly. Within seconds, there's only the fried skin of the Magikarp left. Sweet Arceus. Was it good? Question mark. Yes, absolutely amazing. I could go for another one. He licks his lips and looks a little too optimistic of trying more fried Magikarp. Sure, here's another one. Thanks. This time it's a little more calm and takes his time to start nibbling on the Magikarp, seemingly a little more cautious about biting too fast, probably so it doesn't accidentally choke. You're welcome! Exclamation point. Say, while you're here, we have a new friend who's beside me. He's gonna be so scared. A friend beside you! He stops nibbling on his food and looks at the place where you're pointing to it and see this new friend. He's right here. He takes a good look at the new friend you just pointed out. Okay, that's not giving me much to go off of to say. I know it seems a little scary at first, but I promise he's really nice. He is a little big, but if you say he's nice, I'll take your word for it, I guess. He looks a little nervous about this new friend. What do I even call this Kyurem? I don't know what to say. Well, I say Kyurem, but he said Kyurem wasn't even on there, so it's like... He won't try hurting you, I promise. Okay. He seems a little scared as he hesitates to take slow steps and approaches near this new friend. Show him that you won't hurt him. That way, he won't be scared of you. I hope it. He looks at you before he sits on the ground and stays at a distance so as to not look imposing or huge like it actually is. He also keeps making some kind of purring sound in an attempt to show it won't try anything. See? I promise he won't hurt you. If you say so. Chrono looks a little more confident and starts approaching the new friend as well. Go ahead and get to know each other for a little bit. I'm going to see if I can call another Pokemon out. That Croconaw acts like he ain't even mine. He acts like he's a wild one. He's like, what the frick are you calling me over here for? You gonna give me free food? Okay, have fun. Croconaw stays put and starts getting to know your new friend more, and he eventually gets close enough to gently brush his hand or claw against said new friend in a friendly manner. Hold on, I have an idea. Where's my sweet... at? Question mark. Where are you, buddy? See if Toadal shows up out of nowhere. You hear some rustling as Toadal emerges from a bush, looking very tired and with eyes half shut. Dadgum, they almost have been sleeping. When was it? When did I see Reshiram or see this fused form? In the morning? Huh. He groans. What is it? Sorry to wake you. Period. I have a new friend I want you to meet in a minute. But first, are you hungry? And I'm still doing Crocodile. Yeah, I'm a bit hungry. He rubs its eyes and yawns. It still looks very tired and he's still groaning. What do you have to eat? I'll give you whatever you want. I'm in the mood for some berries. And by that, I want every single kind of berry. He looks at you, not even attempting to hide the fact he's greedy right now. Toadal's not supposed to be greedy, but okay. Alright, bud. Here you go. There we go. I'm gonna eat all the berries. His eyes light up as he sees the massive berries you brought for him, and he starts stuffing them in his mouth. Even stuffing like 10 berries at once. Not even taking the time to chew and simply swallowing them just like that. I'm glad you like them. But please be careful. I don't want you to choke on them. 10 berries at once. How is he not accidentally choking? He nods even though his mouth is literally full of berries and some are also poking out of his snout. Not to mention he has berries all over his face and on his hands. And he is definitely not looking like it will be careful anytime soon. Is that not a weird thing? Do you notice when I ask the Pokemon to come with me, the Pokemon act like they would act when I play the games with them? But whenever a Pokemon decides to come live with me, they act like they don't know who the frick I am. I mean, granted, they are sleepy, but I can tell you this: I've never seen a Toadal be greedy. According to this thing, I've never seen a Toadal be greedy before, so this will be the first one. I'm trying to debate on what I should do. I feel like I didn't get to do as much as I want to with Kyurem's form. And who bets if I call over Luigi, he's gonna think I'm a stranger too, somehow. I have a friend over there. A new friend that I want you to meet. Period. is already talking to him. Why don't you go see him real quick after you get done eating? After a few minutes and quite a few berries later, he eventually finishes the pile of berries, his hands and paws covered in berry juice and his face smeared in berry juice too. That was the best meal I've ever had. Now, what friend were you talking about? It's a pretty big legendary Pokemon, but he's extremely friendly. Why does it do that? Are you kidding? It is a pretty big legendary Pokemon, but he is very friendly. There we go. A legendary? He seems genuinely surprised and shocked by the news that the friend is a legendary. Don't worry, he won't hurt you. Okay, if you say so. He nods and hesitantly starts walking towards the friend you were talking about, his eyes darting around for any possibility of danger. These Pokemon act like I'm a stranger to them, even though I'm literally the one trying to raise them and love on them. This is the only interaction I've had where the point I've done that, I believe. And if it isn't, it's only been one other interaction I've acted like that. Hmm. Let me try at least one more Pokemon. Lugia, are you around here? Watch him just randomly start flying out of nowhere. He's probably gonna be tired too. Oh, he's one of the only ones that don't act like I'm a stranger. Lugia emerges from the nearby lake and sees you and your two companions. Yes, I am here. I was just wondering if you were hungry. Plus, there's a friend I want you to meet real quick, too. Usually I have a lot more Pokemon, guys, but everybody but Lugia is acting like I'm a stranger. So far, even the Toad and Chronos especially. I'm a little hungry. Yes. He nods, and what friend do you want me to meet exactly? He's over there. Period. I promise he's friendly. What do you want to eat real quick? I will get you anything. I'm in the mood for some mackerels. He watches you to see how you'll respond. Mackerels? Sure, I'll just pull mackerels out of my magical backpack. Sure. Here you go, buddy. Enjoy them. Thank you. Lugia takes the mackerels and starts eating them. You're welcome! Exclamation point. Enjoy that. He nods and keeps eating until he finishes all the mackerels. That was good. I wonder who you want me to meet exactly. He looks at you and he almost looks nervous. He's a legendary just like you. But also like you, he is very friendly. Watch him turn to me and be like, I'm usually not known to be friendly, but okay. Oh, and who is this other legendary? They seem curious to know the name of this other legendary. Frick. I don't think he ever told me his name, did he? I don't think he ever told me his name, so now what am I supposed to say to that? It's the fused forms of I don't. How would I be? They managed to fuse them? That's surprising. He seems shot by the nose. Yeah, but the fusion made them very friendly. Really? That's even more unexpected. So a legendary formed by the fusion of two siblings who always fought became friendly? Yeah. It sounds odd. I Well, that is unexpected, and I admit I'm curious to meet this fused form that you speak of. He seems interested now in meeting this new fused legendary. He's over there sitting with some other Pokemon that were also meeting him. Okay, I'll check it out. He starts walking towards him while keeping an eye on his surroundings. See, now the thing about it is, what do I do from here? It sounds weird, but do I go and stop this one extremely early, but then go on to the Science Trico? Or the... Part of me real bad wants to do the flipping Rexy one, guys, because not the regular Rexy. I'm talking about the Rexy, the zombified Rexy. So, yeah, part of me wants to do that, but I also know that that's also going to be the best one, so... I'll have to figure out how to continue this one a little bit later, guys. That was the... It's funny, because I thought that would be one of the funnest ones, and that's the one I couldn't figure out what to really say to them or finish up a day with. I'll figure out what to do next, guys. I'll go and do one of the two new ones I've done. Either that crazy Trico that was in my Pokemon Talk series, or even the zombified Rexy. Still don't know which one I want to do yet. I want to do Zombified Rexy so bad, but I also know it's going to probably be the best one of the ones I've created in a while besides the robot. The robots, I mean. So, yeah, I'll have to think about it.